How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls. Off camera I did a bit of grass farming. Not very successfully as it turned out, so didn't find a lot. So what I did was, with the souls I got, I went up to Patches, has moved up here, and he sells half moon grass at a fairly reasonable price. So I bought some of that. Now, I'm probably going to waffle on for a little bit here, so you might want to skip ahead if you want to get straight into the action. But I have been thinking about this Flame Lurker situation. I believe he is vulnerable to magic, or at least not resistant to magic. So I actually looked it up on the wiki, and yes, I'm right, he has very low magic resistance. So there's a few things I could do about that. I've got the Chris Blade, I believe, picked up in World 2.1 just before the Armor Spider boss, I think. That does magic damage, but that is based on the magic stat, which mine is currently, 6. So it won't do much damage, plus I don't actually have the stats to use it. You need I can't remember, but you need more than 6 magic. I also could get the Crescent Falchion from World 4.1. I think I pointed out where to go to get it. It's behind a black skeleton there. But again, that scale's based on the magic stat. And the thing is, I decided when I started this playthrough, I wanted to use the Meat Cleaver. That was the style of play I wanted, and I don't want to start grinding level ups to put into a magic stat, because that would change the way this character works, and I want to try and overcome the problems I'm having based on this character I've decided to build. I may fail, but that's beside the point. I want to at least try. So as I mentioned at the end of last episode, I could go into World 5 and get a Blessed Mace. I could theoretically bless any of the weapons I've already got, some of the weapons I've already got, not all of them. This Great Club, for example, can't be... The only upgrade you can do with this Great Club is the Meat Cleaver, as it turns out, according to the wiki. So there you go. The Blessed Mace does magic damage, and that's based on the Faith stat, which I currently have up to 16. And finding the mace in World 5.1 would be much quicker and easier than trying to, say, take the bastard sword I was using earlier in the playthrough. I think I have to get that up to +6, and then find some Faint Stone, which is in World 5, by the way, and then upgrade that to the Blessed Path from there. So it's much easier and quicker just to get the Blessed Mace. But what I'm going to try first, that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do, but first I picked up the Hands of God. Now they do magic damage, and it's based on Faith. They don't do an awful lot of damage. The overall attack is currently 11 points less. It's about half or a third of the damage with the Great Club is physical, and the rest of it is in magic. So honestly, I don't really expect they do very well, but I mean, it might be worth... It's also a different play style, but it might be worth just having one go at it. I don't really think it's going to work too well. Jeez, they look ridiculous. But I'll give it a try. I mean, what have I got to lose? So I will make a cut, and I will see you down at the Flame Lurker boss fog. Doesn't help if I can't actually roll. I just want to see how much damage this does to him. I'm not even sure I want to really heal because all I want to do is I don't want to waste grass. I just want to try it and just hit him already. 75, yeah, see, it's even that's not much. Yeah, it's definitely not working, so I mean, I think the club was doing about 80 on the strong attack, so alright, well, I'll head over to World 5. But first I'll drop off those hands of God and whatever these are. Yeah, that's everything I think. Oh, hang on. I'm not going to need that.
You have a heart of gold.
I suppose I could probably just keep trying Flame Lurker. I'm sure I'd get the patterns down eventually. Get a good run and just beat him, but that could take weeks or even longer at this rate. So, I mean, I've got the time, I just don't have the patience. So, we'll try something else. I'm not going to one-shot you guys, am I? That's unfortunate. Was this something? No. No, there isn't something there. Now, I could upgrade one of those Hands of God, which I guess would probably make it do a bit better. Oops, that's the end of that. It takes a colourless demon soul to upgrade those. And I only have one of those, and I don't really have much way of easily getting any more. Bye. Now this place is a maze. I've probably got more chance of upgrading a Blessed Mace. The Blessed Mace upgrades with Faint Stone, I think it's called, and you get Faint Stone from World 5. I think the place there's a couple, I believe, as treasures in 5.1, but I think most of them are actually you farm them up from World 5.2. Also in 5.2 there is the large sword of Moonlight, which is also a magic weapon. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus, I thought I was going to die then. Scales on Faith. So that could potentially be worth trying, but it's a bit of a pain to get. I mean, World 5.2 is just a pain in the backside. Where was that treasure that I missed? Ladders I won't be fast forwarding, since that seems to cause problems with the rendering process. Can I get... Yes, I can get under there. It's a Morning Star. Well, wasn't really worth the effort, was it? Are you awake? You are awake. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hit that pole. Now I think this is... Yes, that's that. Now that was dumb. Another Talisman of God. Well, I've got plenty of those now, don't I? What's Widow's Lotus? Is that Plague? Yeah, Plague. possibility I might need that later in this level, but... Now then, how many of you are there here? There's a few, I think. I'll just head back over here to give myself a bit of space. This whole level is really a maze. Oh, you sons of bitches. Well, I knocked one of them off. That was fun. I've got 2 hand. How much damage does it do? None if I miss. Crescent moon grass. Alright, so I could be farming up grass in here, I suppose, if I really needed to. It may indeed be worth me getting some more magic points. I think it's the intelligence stat that gives you more magic points. Magic's kind of weird in Demon Souls. You got magic and faith and intelligence for the different magic types. Still not one hit. It's a 2-handed strong. Never mind. Little... I'm not sure they look like crabs. Mites of some sort, perhaps. Okay, what do we got here? I think that one's dead. I don't know if all of these are dead, though. I've got a feeling one or two of these are going to wake up. Maybe not. Yeah, he did wake up. Son of a bitch. Ah. Get lost. Get lost. Pains in the ass. Right. Does it save you area of ambush? No. Maybe it should have. I'm pretty sure that not all of these are dead. There you go, he woke up. Oh, here's another one. Shh. Don't like them. Right, now here is where it's another good place to have a bow. There's a lot of them down there. I'm also got to be careful because the floor here I'm walking on, parts of it collapse and I can't remember where. I think that bit does. Yes. Uh-oh. There's a guy right in front of me. Yow. Just pushed me off. That's doing pretty good damage, I guess. As long as you actually hit. Where have you all gone? You cheeky sod. There's more down there? Wow, everywhere. Lock on, please. Thank you. Now, the rest of you. There's one. thin their numbers down a bit. I might. Be able to get down there. I'm hitting the floor. Right, how many more are there? There is one there. Stop moving. Uh-oh. Really thought I was going to fall off then. I think... Where's the bit... I don't know if I can see it from here. You've got to drop down to there, I believe, to get the mace. I'm not sure if you can actually do it from down here. And it is tricky. Because you can very easily miss. And even if you don't, there are quite a few enemies down there. I suppose. How do I do this? Especially if it's going to take me 2 hits to actually kill them. Try and. Oh, that was a crystal lizard, I think. Because they're hiding in this whatever it is. Now I don't think this is it. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. But you are alive. I think the crystal lizard ran away. It doesn't really matter because. Oh, there's more than one. What I can do now is open up this. That lets me get back a much easier way in the future. And I don't... I think those things poison you if you get caught in that spray of goo. There's the blessed mace. So if we have a look at that, that's actually stronger at the moment. It scales B with faith, does reasonable sort of magic damage. It's faster, certainly. It does have a different move set, of course. Oh shit, rats under there. For that, I think I may have come the wrong way because they're very likely to plague me, actually. So for that I can put on the Widow's Lotus just in case. I don't think I can shoot them through the fog. Nah. Although apparently I can help them with the mace, so that works. I'm pretty sure there's more than that though. It's just can't see with this thank you camera. Oops. In front of me. These can plague you, these rats, so it's a good idea not to let that happen. Can I still? Yeah, I can still roll with it. Just click the lock on button just to check if there are any more around. Now I believe Should be a merchant here, yes.
Won't you buy something? My poor child is hungry.
What do you sell? Expensive grass, expensive lotus. A few weapons, poison arrows. I don't have any money anyway.
Get my breath on you. Did that witch send you to torment me?
I believe the witch she's talking about is the boss from the very end of this. World 5. Ooh. This doesn't have the range of the club. Also doesn't appear to be doing quite as well, relatively speaking. Yeah, see, I knew that was going to happen. I've got a few of them, so that's alright. Really? Interesting. But anyway, if we keep going along this way... Yeah, it's actually for doing magic damage, it's actually not hitting as hard as the club. But, I mean, 2 hits is 2 hits, so... You know... Unknown Hero's Soul, Shard of Faint Stone. That's, I believe, what you use to upgrade this mace anyway. But if we keep coming up here, we should end up getting back to where we were. Just from the other direction. It's really a Royal Lotus, I'm not going to need that one anymore. Few dead bodies in here. Yeah, see, here we go. This is where I was. I suppose I could keep going and just try the next boss fight, really. I mean, thing is, as far as the meat cleaver is concerned, I've already beaten... I'm basically a quarter of the way through the game. I've killed 4 bosses, not including tutorial and the final boss of the game, which, let's face it, if you want to lose to that boss you have to deliberately try, so it really doesn't count. But I still haven't got the meat cleaver, so... Oh yes, I know where I am. So I'm not exactly doing what I planned on doing originally, but I'm here. I don't really have many souls. Where am I going? I think I need to go over here. Or did I just come from here? I've gotten myself lost, turned around. No, I came from there. In here. Down here. That's better. So I'm not meat cleavering as much as I was really planning to, as it turns out. Now, what's my world tendency? If you've got pure white world tendency, there's a ladder here, and I'm not sure what the world tendency here is. I don't think it's quite pure white. See if we can drag you out. These guys are real. They can hit pretty hard. I can't really see, and that apparently went straight through my shield. Fucking hell, I can't see a damn thing at the moment. Oh my god! Spam that button! I think the problem there was I actually ran out of stamina. Never mind. How much? I've got 1 shard of faint stone. I don't think that's going to be enough to upgrade this mace anymore. But I think I might have to call that an episode for today anyway. Unfortunately, the level design in World 1.1, there's shortcuts that double back a lot and it's really good, but there aren't that many shortcuts elsewhere in the game. There's a few, but so there's no real easy way to sort of, yeah, I'll just run through and I'll open up a shortcut and then I can, it's a good place to pause and I can come straight back, and it just doesn't quite work. But yeah, that's probably going to have to do me for today. This episode, even with the cuts, is getting up towards half an hour or so, thereabouts. So I guess thanks very much for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.